Hello hoppers and welcome to very sunny Valencia. Today I have a flight to Milan, to Italy from Valencia, but I am taking Ryanair, and you know how Ryanair is. They say they take you to Milan, but in fact they're going to take me to Bergamo. I don't know how to say that in English. I think it's Bergamo, probably. If you recall, I have lots of flights from Santiago de Compostela to Frankfurt, but it's not the real Frankfurt, it's Frankfurt-Hahn, which is 2 hours away by bus from Frankfurt. So it's a little confusing when you take a Ryanair flight because you think you're going to end up in Frankfurt and you're going to be 2 hours away from Frankfurt. So now I'm supposedly going to Milan, but I'm going to Bergamo instead. So I'm going to show you how that is. My trip is actually going to be from Milan to Venice, and I'm going to stop along the way, and I'm taking trains everywhere. It's a little adventure that somebody always gets in the picture. God bless you. And somebody always sneezes. We've all been cooped up in at home, not being able to travel, and I just needed an escape. So I just planned this, and I have my hotels everywhere. I don't have any train tickets yet, but I did look at the schedules and it seems pretty easy, so we'll see and I'll show you. So for now I'm going to show you Valencia to Milan, but it's actually Bergamo. First thing we have to do is check the sign, see what counter I have to go to. I have a suitcase that I want to check in. I already paid for this online on the Ryanair website. If you pay for it at the airport, it will be more expensive. Remember that. Have your boarding pass ready, identification, and have everything planned out ahead of time. If not, you're gonna have to pay extra for everything. So let's go check the signs and then check in the bag. This is another of my preferred suitcases because it's expandable, so I can really stuff it. I plan to get rid of things on the trip, you know, things that are old and I just leave behind. I have a travel tip on that if you want to watch it. I'll link it. But I am going to check this in. Departures. Let's look for the screen. There is our flight. It's at 6:35. It's going to Milano or Milan-Bergamo. It's a Ryanair flight 4632, and I have to go to counters 35 to 37 to check in my bag. There it says check-in 1 to 12. To the right and straight ahead 13 to 63. I have to go to counters 35 to 37. So look for 35 to 37. Ya está. Bye. Those are the counters back there. That's where I left my suitcase. And now I'm going to security and looking for my gate for my flight. Security control. Have ID and boarding pass ready. Rarely get to show you what I do in security because I'm not allowed to film. So let me show you. Imagine that there are two trays. One of the trays would have my backpack. If I had a coat, I would have another tray. And then on the third tray, I have my liquids, my electronics, and then I have my little bag where I have all my valuables. Always put your valuables inside a bag. I left it out so you could see it. If you just leave it on the tray, you might forget it or somebody can steal it. So it's always better to put it inside somewhere that is safe, either in your backpack or whatever bag you have. So when I go through the metal detector, it beeps. So that's why I always put it in my bag. Let's go to the screens and check to see what gate our flight is leaving from. There's our flight, 1835, Milan-Bergamo, Ryanair 4632. Boarding time is 18:15, which is 6:15. And leaving from gate 15. They changed it because before it said 11. So you see, always check. Okay, gate 15, straight ahead. The thing about buying Ryanair flights, you have two options. Either non-priority, and then you're entitled to have a small bag, or priority, and that entitles you to a small bag and a cabin bag. Now, when you go to their website to buy the ticket, they're going to say plus this, plus that, get this package, get that package. Be careful what you look at. Be careful what you choose. What I did was I got a small bag, which is what I'm going to carry into the cabin. And then apart from that, I got select a seat, and I don't want priority because I don't care. I don't need to be the first one in. I also paid for a checked-in bag. Okay, that goes in the hole. If I had gotten the package deal that they were suggesting, I would have had priority, the seat, the checked-in bag, and the small bag. And it would have been more expensive than how I did it. So look at everything. You could get an insurance, you could not, you can rent a car. They give you a lot of different options. So make sure you check everything. So I have to go through non-priority. I have to look for the non-priority line. I really don't care when I go on the plane. You know, it doesn't really matter to me. Or where I sit, actually. We all arrive at the same place. I went to the front looking for non-priority line. There's no shit there. It's all the same line. They always get these things messed up. I don't get it. I mean, I really don't care because I didn't pay extra for anything. Well, just I did check in a suitcase, a 20-kilogram suitcase that was actually 12 kilograms. So Valencia, we go to belt 7. Belt 7, we're at the right place. The only thing you have to do, get your bags if you have a bag, and then just follow the signs to exit. Now I have to find the bus to get to my hotel, actually to get to Bergamo, and we're also going to look for how to get to Milan. I'm gonna go outside because in here I don't see anything. So let's see. All right, I take that back. Here we have Autostradelle, and here it's to Milano, so train station. And and I'm going to ask here if that's where I get the bus to Bergamo. So here, Milan. Hello. I asked and they said go outside. The guy is going to sell the tickets outside. Whether you're going to Bergamo, or I can't say it in English, I don't know, Bergamo, or if you're going to Milan. Tickets outside. I see. So many buses. So taxi up there to the left. Bus to Bergamo also to the left. Bus to Milano to the right. And the rest, I don't think, car rental, well, you see, and shuttle also. Okay, so that's pretty easy. I have to go now to the left for the bus to Bergamo, number 1 bus. And if you're going to Milano, you have to go to the right. So here, look. Here are the buses to Milano. You see? Direct buses to Milano Central Station. The Flex bus also go to Milano. I'm gonna ask the price. There's my bus over there. I have to run to Milano. It is 12 euros. The bus to Bergamo. Okay, so for a ticket to Bergamo, you have to go to these machines. One ticket. Okay. Me? This way. So it's 240 to go to Bergamo, and you pay with a credit card. Yen.
2 tickets to Bergamo? Yes.
Is it Bergamo or Bergamo? Grazie.
Niente.
Okay. Oh, it's valid? You said
Yeah,
it's okay?
I think yeah.
We don't have to do anything? Okay. So this is the train station, and practically everybody got off. I have to continue like 2 more stops to my hotel. When I go to Milan, I'll show you guys how to do it. Get there and go from the train station. So I'm in the hotel. I was just looking at Google Maps now. If you decide to take the bus from the airport to Milan, it takes about an hour. It was 12 euros, I think I said in the video, right? I will be showing you how I get to Milan in 2 days. I really loved the view from the plane. It was so beautiful, green mountains, lakes, gorgeous. I absolutely loved it. Remember, I'm taking a trip from Bergamo, then Milan, and then I am going to end up in Venice, and I'll be stopping on the way, and I am like in different places, and I'll be taking the train from one town or one city to another. I'm really looking forward to these 2 weeks and showing you guys. So bye bye, see you, thanks for watching. The other day when I landed here in Valencia, somebody asked me, excuse me, where are departures? Instinctively, I just said upstairs because I know this airport, and normally departures are upstairs and arrivals are downstairs. So I am going to show you the difference between arrivals and departures and what you'll find at each place.